by violence.
All right, that was CTV's Raheem Ladani. We're going to leave that. Mayor Olivia Chow is in Lawrence Heights speaking about the mass shooting this week. Let's listen in.
They maintain their hope that things can change. They're asking for help. They're asking for change. And they gave us some very concrete things that we can do. One of which is a space, accessible, safe space for young people to gather, for community to gather. Surely we could do that. And protection, safety, feeling safe, kids being able to play without being worried, mom having to hug their kids to go before they go out and play and feel secure that the kids will come back safe. I'll let the chief speak, and I want to thank Deputy Mayor Mike Cole to bring the meeting together. The irony is this: in the morning of the shooting on June 3rd, I announced a summer safety plan that creates 3,000 young people opportunity for them to find mentorship, to have role models, employment, recreation activities, music programs. Also, we are increasing the Parks and Recreation community drop-in programs, young people drop-in program by 50%. And yet in the evening, we had this shooting, right? So as we wrote out what we've committed to this summer, we hope and I believe it will make a difference. We will continue to work hard. I have made a commitment to come back in June because right now some of the community members are too traumatized to come out to meet. They want a continued dialogue, which I've committed to, and I said, yes, I will be back in June. I want to now ask the chief to say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, thank you all for being here. It's not often this city comes together in such difficult circumstances as we have here. And, being in that room today with our community members that have been impacted so deeply by this set of events, it was an opportunity, first of all, for me on behalf of the service to express our condolences to the family, friends, and the community here at large for the loss of life, and to commit to working with our communities to listen to their concerns and do everything we can to work with them to ensure that we do everything we can as the service, but also with our city partners and other community partners to return a sense of safety and security in a way that resonates with this community. And I think, as the mayor said, we have a commitment to return in June, later this month, to meet and have more concrete conversations. And what I heard today was certainly around a number of issues, but one of them is how to better access the Toronto Police. And I was joined today by a number of police leaders and neighborhood community officers that heard firsthand the concerns of the community, and we will be returning in June to advance that conversation. And I do want to reassure Torontonians that we are doing everything we possibly can to advance the investigation that is very, very active at the moment. And we're also committed to doing everything we can to prevent and intervene regarding gun violence, not just in this community, but across the city. And we'll remain laser focused in our efforts to do everything we can to tackle gun violence, particularly as the summer months are upon us. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank Police Chief Demkew, who's been here with me before. He's been very involved in this community for many years, and welcome back under sad circumstances. And the mayor for coming up here, and I thought it was important to have the meeting up here in Lawrence Heights and not to be at City Hall. We're coming right here.
All right, we're listening to the mayor and the police chief. They visited the Lawrence Heights neighborhood after a man in a wheelchair was shot dead. 5 other victims ranging in ages from 17 to 30 were also taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The mayor said earlier that she understands the concern, but the gun violence is not out of control. She did reference her summer safety program, which will give 3,000 young people mentorship, employment, and other programs to get involved in. The chief, he expressed condolences. He says he's committed to working with communities to return safety and security. And both the mayor and chief say that they will return to that neighborhood later this month. Of course, we'll give you more details as we follow this on CTV News at 5 and 6.